a very good structure of the workshop. I appreciate very much they put together the two part of the response on the oil spill, the sea and the land. I'm Tiziana Chieruzzi and I work for the Environmental Ministry and Energy Security of the Italian government. Now, I'm very happy to be involved in a European workshop that put together the two aspects from the land and the sea.
The scenario the participants faced was a complex maritime emergency. The scenario was divided into 4 phases, which is phase 1 is the alert phase, the second is the rescue phase, third one is regarding environmental impact, and finally the last phase was on long-term impacts faced after such a disaster. So the first phase, which was the alert phase, when 2 vessels collided in a busy shipping lane between 3 countries. So basically the participants had to deal with this initial phase. So they had to face various challenges relating to information because they had limited information in their hands. After the alert phase, then we moved into the rescue phase. The rescue phase, the scenario took a different turn. So both vessels now have reported that the situation on board had deteriorated fast and they require immediate assistance. So the participants here had to deal with what we call a mass rescue operations in bad weather. And the container ship was also abandoned. So we had a vessel which was not under command and drifting towards the shore. And then the rescue phase ended by having the container ship running aground. The challenge for the participants was to a way forward for this burning vessel. There was also an issue with the population close by. The plume, the smoke plume, was heading towards the area, so they had to analyze the risk. They needed to see if they would be evacuating the town, so what procedures are required. The vessel remained on the rocks and it started spilling oil. Due to bad weather in the scenario, not much pollution response operations could be carried out, so the oil drifted towards the coast of the respective country and polluted the shoreline. And then after 1 month, they had to deal with the long-term impact. So unfortunately, the spill did have an effect on various other issues, not only just the shoreline. So there were ports closed, effects on tourism, fishing. So there was a ban on fishing. So they had to assess when they can lift this ban on fishing. And also a very important process following an incident of this caliber is claims management. So the respective country, the persons affected need to be compensated. The participants had also to ensure that this process is being followed at all times.
My name is Torben Iversen. I am head of the Pollution Response Branch of the Royal Danish Navy Command, and therefore I am participating in international liaison to learn from each other about pollution response. I think what made this exercise unique for me was that it contained most of the phases that are in a maritime incident. And for me, that was important. That also meant that I saw that there's still room for improvement about communication sharing, actually using the same access point to go in and share information, because over the phases you move from one system, the Safe Sea Net, which is basically the system you use for maritime incidents, and then when it comes to assistance to other countries, then it's in the system called CESIS. So I think that we should put the systems together so that we all access them from one point, because therefore we could also have better information sharing by nature in our operations. There should be exercises for one or few nations at a time, which basically ties together all the links. That should be exercised more on a national level. So that could be a task for the Commission to simply visit with this scenario for only 1 or 2 or 3 countries and then challenging really the national organization. On the other hand, I also feel that I really need those courses that are dedicated to specialists within the seagoing pollution response, like the course called Tech MI we used to have, which is probably the best course that has ever been created to really meet the challenges of the complexity of maritime incidents.